What's up YouTube, it's your boy Stans here, and welcome back to another Pixelmon video here on the channel, guys. And guys, it's been about a month and a half since our last Pixelmon update video, guys. PokeNinja EX has been hard at work, of course, along with this team, to make sure that Pokemon Dark, now known as Pixelmon Generations, I said Pokemon Dark, Pixelmon Dark, but yeah, now known as Pixelmon Generations, updated. They're working on everything to try to make sure that this mod is basically at its peak performance. And today, guys, we have a little bit of an update. It's something to just help out, not only give us some new Pokemon, remodel some old ones, a lot of old ones that people have been asking about for a very, very long time. And of course, as they work on bugs and fixes and stuff like that, they work on fixing the game so it has better playability. Guys, without further ado, what we're going to go over today is going to be the Pokemon added, the Pokemon remodeled, and a little bit of the technical fixes that they've done. But yeah, without further ado, let's start off with the new Pokemon that they just added in, guys. Oh, so many! So many, guys. So the first ones that we're looking at is Craw Brawler, which is the little one, and Crabomino. These, I don't have the spawns where they spawn and whatnot, but these are the new Pokemon that have been added in. These are Generation 7 Pokemon, if you're not familiar, so go back and play Sun and Moon. Go ahead and pre-order Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon, so you get more familiar with the Pokemon that have been added. Then we have Marini and Toxapex. These are, of course, Poison, Water-type Pokemon. Crabrawler is a Fighting type, and then a Crabomino is an Ice Fighting, if I'm not mistaken. And then we have Fancy Pants right here. We have Bonsweet, which is the little one. Then we have Steenie, which is the middle evolution. And of course we have Serena. No, yeah. The last one is Serena. And yeah, you can see her pants. Oh, it's pants, but it's mostly attributed to a female. Then we have, this is probably one of my favorite lines in Pokemon in general for Generation 7. When I first saw it, I thought it was the coolest looking thing ever. So starting the lineup, we're looking at little Grubbin right here. Grubbin looks pretty good, pretty dope. Then we have ourselves Charjabug, of course, the second evolution. Now, if you're not if you're not seeing it or by hearing the name and whatnot, Grubbin goes from being a bug to a bug electric when it becomes a Charjabug, and then of course we have Vikavolt, the third evolution. I guess you guys can kind of compare it to like Butterfree and Beedrill and stuff like that. Those early bug Pokemon, just like that. Then we have the flying Pokemon of the region, starting off with Pikapek. Then we go into Trumbeak, and then we go into Toucan-Sam, Toucanon. I thought this was cool. I thought this was a really cool Pokemon added into Gen 7. Toucan-Sam. If you're not calling this Pokemon Sam when you play Pixelmon or when you play Pokemon, you're not doing something right. You know what I mean, guys? But these are the newest additions to, of course, Pixelmon, guys. All Generation 7 Pokemon. I know they're still working on a whole bunch of other things, but they want to, bring out some new content for us to play around with. But yeah, these are all Generation 7 Pokemon. If you guys aren't familiar with them, hopefully after this video you kind of get a little gist of them, and you download Pixelmon Generations 1.0 so you can get a feel of the Pokemon, see the movesets and stuff like that. But guys, these are the new Pokemon. Now we're going to get into something that I actually love. I've talked to PokeNinja about this, and I want you guys to check it out, guys. Brand new remodels on old Pokemon that we've been asking for years from the original Pixelmon development team, and now we're getting it in Pixelmon Generations, guys. So without further ado, let's go and check that out. 100% believe that this Pixelmon Generations update was made for our Generation 7 Pokemon lovers and our Generation 1 Pokemon lovers, guys, because it remodeled all the blocky textures that you can think of, guys. So without further ado, let's turn around and take a look at all of them. It's actually a bunch of them. It's a bunch more. It's more remodels than there is new Pokemon, which is amazing. So starting things off, we'll look at the Vileplume line. We'll go around. We'll take a look at all of them. Now, unfortunately, this update did not give us an Oddish. That's completely fine. We'll get an Oddish eventually. PokeNinja has said that it is their priority to fix all of Generation 1. We'll get there, guys. We'll get there. So starting off, we have Gloom. It even has like the drool coming out of Gloom right there, and then Vileplume just looks so perfect now. Then we have I've talked about this one a lot. I've talked about how the game gave us a Alolan Dugtrio and it looked so amazing, and at the same time it had the blocky Dugtrio and stuff like that. But now we have our new Digletts and our new Dugtrio, which those are mouths, right? Oh, we have ourselves a Doduo and a Dodrio. Now that when we go to the Savannah biome, we're not just looking at blocks, guys. We are actually looking at legitimate Pokemon for the catch. You know, it kind of gives like the feel that you can catch these Pokemon now too, because usually I used to get turned away. I'm like, oh, that's a blocky ass Pokemon. I don't want that. Right here in front of us, we have Venonat and of course Venomoth. Look at that. Of course, usually with the flying Pokemon, it has a little bit of a glitch to it. That's completely fine, to be honest. It actually gives it a little bit of like life. Like, it looks pretty cool. So that's Venomoth right there, and then Tentacool and Tentacruel. These Pokemon are already unwanted in the basically in the Pokemon world, because it is what, you know, it's the Zubat of the water. But with new remodels, it gives you, you know, the idea that you might actually want to catch a Tentacool or a Tentacruel. Like, it just looks so amazing looking at these Pokemon. Oh, my favorites. We got ourselves some fossil Pokemon. So we, of course, just like the Oddish, unfortunately, we did not get the Kabuto in this update. But I'm sure it's on its way. I'm sure it's on its way. I'm sure we'll get this. But as long as we got the Kabutops, it's so much, like, it looks so good. We have Ammonite and Almastar with Kabutops here. 3 of the fossil Pokemon. Aerodactyl already got a remodel. So now, really, for Generation 1, we're only waiting for that Kabuto remodel for the fossil Pokemon. Then we have Dugong and Seal, guys. These Pokemon are very... How do I say it? How do I say it? Because I want to attribute it to my Pixelmon Generations series that I currently have. Kind of unattainable. But of course, they're not. They're very common Pokemon, but now, you know... Dugong kind of had that medium model that wasn't just like, it was okay. You could probably pass by. Seal didn't really have it. It had a really more of a blocky model, but now we have our 3D HD remodels of these Pokemon, so it looks so cool. And look at the little Seal. The little Seal looks pretty cute. This, guys, this right here, we have Staryu and Vic Starmie. Oh my god, these look amazing. You guys want to check something out? I don't really do this when making these videos, but I wanted to show you guys that they lay down when they walk, guys. They lay down when they walk. I thought this was an amazing addition to the Pixelmon mod, especially for these 2 Pokemon. These Pokemon are pretty loved in the Pokemon community. Then we have Crabby and Kingler. Jesus, the Kingler is just, it looks huge. And now you can actually see the difference between Crabby and Kingler. When you're looking in the water, trying to see which one to catch and stuff like that, to be honest, you kind of just have to guess. Well, back then when we had the blocky textures, you kind of had to guess to see if it was a Kingler or not. Now you can actually see the difference. You can see like the crown that the Kingler has, as opposed to the Crabby just only having those little 2 horns. So now you can see the difference, which is a good thing. You can actually tell the difference now, which is good. And then the final Pokemon that got a remodel. Look at the beauty of this thing. We got a Lapras remodel here on Pixelmon Generations 1.1, guys. Oh man, I cannot wait to catch myself a Lapras and go around riding in the water in it. It's just gonna look so amazing, guys. So amazing. Yeah, but yeah, these are all the new models here for us to mess with in Pixelmon Generations, guys. So of course, with every update there comes bugs and fixes and stuff like that. So of course, you guys can always report bugs that you guys find on their websites. Links of all that stuff will be in the description below for you guys to check it out. As for the fixes, it fixed a lot of TMs for some Pokemon. If you are a part of the Discord for the Pixelmon Generations, you guys can see the list of the TM fixes and stuff like that. And then another thing that I thought was pretty cool, they fixed a few spawn rates. It's not really too big. It's just like Beheeyem now spawns in a desert as opposed to like the snow biome and stuff like that. And then the Generation 6 fossil Pokemon, Tyra and Amora no longer spawn in the wild, neither do Auroras and Tyrantrum. No longer spawn in the wild because they actually implemented the fossils into this game. So you guys will be able to go ahead and dig out the jaw fossil and the sail fossil, and you guys will be able to restore your Pokemon that way as opposed to catching them in the wild, which is a pretty cool little nifty update. It shows that they can add items and kind of change the game style, the way that the game plays. So you can only see, like, you can only imagine what they're working on. Probably working on like DNA Splicer for Kyurem, stuff like that. I know they already implemented the glass for the Tornadus, Landorus, and Thundurus and stuff like that. So you can see what Pixelmon Generations and the team are working on, and it's only just making this game so much better. So guys, if you guys enjoyed this video, go ahead and smash that like button, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Go ahead and hit that bell, be a part of the notification squad, so every time I do upload a Pixelmon Generations update video, you guys are the first ones to see it. In the description below, you guys will be able to you know, join the Discord for Pixelmon Generations. Go ahead and check out their website, all that good stuff, the download links, everything you guys would want off of Pixelmon Generations, guys. Hopefully you guys found this entertaining and you know, informative. And until next time, guys, I'll see you guys later. Peace!